Ever find yourself wondering what's happening when you stroll into a room and all eyes seem to follow? It's not just your imagination. There's an art to catching the eye in the casual dating scene. Today, we're breaking down the subtle yet oh-so-telling signs that you're nailing the attraction game. From that mysterious giggle from a group of women to the unabashed compliments tossed your way, let's decode these delightful mysteries together. So grab your best smirk, and let's get into the secrets of being irresistibly noticeable. 1. Secret smirks. Imagine you're in a relaxed setting, maybe sipping a drink at a cafe or browsing through a bookstore, and you catch a quick smirk or a secretive smile directed your way from someone intriguing. These subtle, almost secretive expressions can be easy to miss, but they're powerful indicators of interest and attraction. This covert communication is like a private joke only you're both in on. It's their way of saying, "Hey, I see you and I like what I see," without making a big show of it. These moments might be fleeting, but they're charged with potential. How to respond? A return smile, a nod, perhaps even a cheeky wink can keep the ball rolling. It's all about acknowledging the moment without overwhelming it. This gentle exchange of smiles builds a bridge for more open interactions, turning a silent acknowledgement into a possible conversation. Embrace these undercover compliments as subtle affirmations of your allure. They're not just boosts to your confidence, they're invitations to connect more deeply with those around you. 2. Flattery frontline. Now let's wade a little deeper into the waters of attraction. Imagine you're at a lively social event, mingling with an eclectic group of individuals. Suddenly, you find yourself at the center of what feels like an Olympic event in compliment giving. One person admires your trendy jacket, another is all praises for your infectious laugh, and before you know it, you're knee-deep in a flattery face-off. Here's the deal. When you notice a flurry of compliments coming faster than free appetizers at a wedding, it's a solid signal that your charm is firing on all cylinders. It's not just about looking good, it's about feeling good and radiating that confidence outward. But don't let it go to your head. Stay humble. Bask in the moment, sure, but remember, the real prize is genuine connection, not just winning the compliment cup. Take this as a cue to engage genuinely. Throw back some compliments, show interest, and keep the conversation lively. After all, who doesn't love a bit of mutual admiration in the game of dating? 3. Curiosity corner. Have you ever felt like the subject of a particularly lively Q&A session? You're at an event or perhaps just out for a stroll, and suddenly you're bombarded with inquiries from various acquaintances or even strangers. They want to know everything from your career moves to your favorite weekend spots, and yes, even your relationship status. This isn't just small talk. It's a barrage of curiosity that can feel like you're the main character in a very personal documentary. When people are piling on the questions, it's a sign they're genuinely intrigued by you. This interest overload is a potent indicator of your allure in the social scene. Embrace the moment. Your charm is clearly in the spotlight. Respond with enthusiasm, but also with a dash of mystery. Sharing too much too fast can deflate the intrigue. Balance openness with a bit of reserve, and you'll keep them coming back for more chapters in your story. 4. Laughter lines. Ever notice when you're just hanging out, maybe grabbing a coffee or at a casual meetup, and you hear a sudden burst of giggles from a group nearby? You glance over, and there's a cluster of folks, casting glances your way and breaking into laughter. This intriguing phenomenon is often less about the joke that was told, and more about the collective approval of your presence. When you're the catalyst for such cheerful vibes, it's a hint that your casual charisma is hitting the right notes. It's like being the silent comedian of the room, without even telling a punchline. But here's the trick. Don't let it spook you or swell your head. Instead, use it as a confidence booster. Walk over and introduce yourself with a lighthearted comment or a witty joke. Being approachable turns those giggles into conversation starters, and who knows, you might just find yourself enjoying the laughter up close and personal. 5. Magnetic moments. You walk into a social gathering, maybe it's a casual rooftop party or a lively bar, and suddenly, it's like you're in the spotlight in a Broadway show. Heads turn, eyes widen, and conversations might even take a brief pause. This isn't just luck, it's your charisma working the room like a pro. But how do you tell if they're admiring your style or you've just got something in your teeth? Well, if your dental hygiene is on point and you're still catching those looks, congrats, you're officially a head-turner. This synchronized attention isn't just flattering, it's a clear sign you've got that magnetic pull. And remember, with great power comes great responsibility. While it's tempting to bask in the glow of adoration, keep it cool and approachable. Use your newfound star status wisely. Engage with a warm smile or a clever remark that keeps the mood light and playful. You're not just a piece of art to be admired from afar, you're the life of the party, so dive into those interactions like the charming person you are. 6. Flirt alert. Step into a typical day in your engaging life. Maybe you're ordering your morning coffee, working out at the gym, or just walking down the street, and suddenly you're on the receiving end of winks, smiles, and playful comments. It's not just happenstance, it's consistent flirting, a clear signal that you're doing something very right. This stream of flirtatious exchanges is about more than just surface-level attraction. It shows you're radiating a vibe that's inviting and intriguing, sparking a spontaneous connection. However, interpreting these signals correctly is key. Not every flirty gesture is a direct invitation, but each is a compliment to your charisma. So, how should you respond? Keep it light and reciprocate with humor and a touch of class. Engage enough to show you're interested and appreciative, but always remain respectful and discerning. It's about maintaining that fine balance between being flirty and being respectful, ensuring you're always seen as charming, not overbearing. 7. Snapshot spotlight. Now imagine this. You're at your favorite hangout or a friend's party, and suddenly you find yourself the target of photo requests. Someone approaches with a smartphone asking for a quick selfie with you. Before long, you're practically in a mini photo session with several partygoers. This isn't just about filling up their Instagram feed, it's about capturing a moment with someone who stands out. That's you. Being frequently asked to pose for pictures is like an unspoken compliment, signaling that you're not just photogenic, but also a magnetic personality people want to remember. However, don't let it turn into a vanity fair. Embrace the attention with grace and keep your interactions genuine. Offer to take pictures with others as well, showing that you're not just there to be admired, but to share good times. This approach not only makes the moments memorable, but also cements your reputation as a fun and approachable guy. You've uncovered the key signs that highlight your appeal in the dating scene. Remember, it's not just about noticing these signs, but also about using them wisely. Carry your charm with humility and let your genuine interactions build meaningful connections.